What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the spawn challenge on every World at War map. Starting off here on Nocturne Toten, so this is really the only map that I have any hope for in this one. As far as the other maps, I'm sure I probably won't make it past, I don't know, like round 10? I mean, maybe round 10 on Varuk, since there's no dogs, but I'd be pretty lucky if I can pull that off. For this map, anything from like 15 to 20 in the spawn room I'll be satisfied with. And as you'll see later on, especially on this map, it's probably the best one for the spawn room here because it's such a big one. All the other maps really don't have much going for them in terms of a spawn room, but this one is the easiest. The guns aren't very good as usual, but probably just use the carbine most of the time, and maybe switch to the Kar 98 if I need it. I mean, if you run out of ammo and you have a whole horde of zombies in front of you, just buy the Kar 98 and finish the round. Right now it's still doing some damage, but it is only round 5. Usually about round 10 is when it stops doing damage. You can still kill them with it, but it's going to take probably about like a clip or half a clip to kill them all. Alright, now we can finally get them moving in here a lot quicker. That's what I look for. When they take forever to get in on the early rounds, those rounds take forever. Alright, it's still doing some damage right now. That was about maybe like half a clip to kill one of those zombies, but that's all headshots too, by the way. If it's a body shot, it's probably going to be the whole clip, honestly. This gun is pretty bad. But I prefer to do my challenges on World at War opposed to other games. I think these maps have the best design. Like, you know, BO1's good too, but I'm not going to do spawn rooms on there, so don't ask for it. Maybe Kino or Ascension I would do, but I'm not doing it on Moon or like any of the other maps. It just would not be fun. At least on here you have a little bit of room to do shit. Like, Noct probably has the best spawn room of any map. Mostly because the spawn room is like half the map, so that's what makes it so good. I think that's a max ammo. So now I don't have to buy the Kar 98 this time, that's good. It takes a lot longer with the Kar 98 than it does this. Kar 98 takes forever to use. See what I mean? It takes a long time to use this gun, but I ran out of ammo and I didn't get a max ammo, so now I have to use it. The only thing I think it does do a little bit better is the headshots. I think it has a better headshot multiplier, which is interesting. World at War has some interesting headshot multipliers, even in later rounds with a gun that is obviously not upgraded because you can't upgrade on this map. I did not mean to throw that grenade. Oh, that's shitty. Alright. Now, to buy the carbine back again. And, who knows? Will I have to switch it out? You never know. I have my FOV turned up, too. That way I can hit hip-fire headshots. That's why I play on an FOV of 100. I usually play on 100. I don't like 120 because it messes up in the early rounds when you want to knife the zombies. That's why I never use 120, but 100 seems about right. The standard FOV is about like 65, which isn't very good, so... Oh no, this could be the end. Oh. Oh? Can I do it? Can I do it? Damn it. Okay, well, I'm satisfied with that. It is what it is. I wanted 20, but I'll take 15. I'm not pissed. Alright, now for Derice. This is going to be abysmal. All these other maps are gonna suck, dude, I'm telling you. I'll be lucky if I can make it past the dog round on this map. I'm saying not. Noct is the easiest one. Noct is, like, boring at times because of how easy it is in the spawn room. But this, I'm gonna be lucky, dude, if I make it past that. I don't think it's gonna happen. Once those dogs come in, they're too fast. So it doesn't matter, and I'm stuck in this tiny little area. There's nowhere to really move around. And if you get hit, like, twice from them, you're down, because it is 2-hit down system, but they hit you a lot quicker than the zombies can, so it's like, yeah, it's going to be pretty rough for me to be able to do anything with them using a Kar 98 and a Gewehr. I'm going to buy both guns. I tried this before, just buying the Gewehr and using my pistol to run, but I still died on the dog round, so now I'm using every single gun that I can to my advantage to see if it makes a difference. I doubt that it will. These early rounds I'm not worried about. I know I'm not going to die on these rounds. When it's only normal zombies, you have plenty of room to train them. But it's when the dogs come in, that's my only fear when I play World at War, is the dog rounds. They have insane health, and they can mess with your health on Shino Numa as well, which is very odd. They mess up the regen time once they hit you. Luckily on here they don't do that, but with these two guns, I'll be lucky if I make it past that. I'm telling you right now, dude. And if you give this a try, you'll see what I mean. If you've never done a spawn room on Derice, you'll know. You'll know what it's like. But as far as these rounds without dogs, pretty easy. The only true strategy I have is it's just pure luck. I hope to get an insta-kill when the dog round comes in. That's the only way that I could make it past it. Because with these two weapons, for the Gewehr alone, it's going to take about a clip to kill one of them. I probably won't be able to pull the reload by the time the next one comes in. There's an insta-kill. I mean, that's cool, but I really didn't need that right now. But I'll take it anyways. That's what I want for the dog round. I will not get that lucky. It's going to give me an insta-kill now and probably not one then. That's what's going to happen. This is round 3. I really didn't need an insta-kill. But I'll take it to speed up the process. Oh, the early rounds are so slow on World at War. Not as bad on here as they are on Noct, but they're still very, very slow. What I'm tempted to do for a future challenge is do spawn room challenge on all of these maps, but on BO3, because then I can use the gobblegums. I'd be curious how it would be on BO3 with the gobblegums. I feel like it'd be way easier. I know it would be way easier. But it would still be a little bit of a challenge, though, because the zombies are faster on BO3, so I'd probably have to spam death machines and shit like that. The only easy one is Ascension. If you've never seen my Ascension video on that, I did round 60 in that spawn room in like 2 hours. And that's all I did was spam the death machine and the thunder gun, because you can get the box in there. It's getting a little tight, but feels good right now. Like I said, it's going to be all about the dog round. That's how it's going to work for Derice and Shino Numa. As far as Verrucht, I don't know how Verrucht will go. I've attempted it, I've never gotten past round 10 in the Varuk spawn room. Most of the time I don't even make it there, so we'll see what happens. You never know. You have to have a little bit of luck on your side when you're playing zombies, too. It's not all skill. Some people think it is, but it's not. You gotta have luck, too, and that's about the drops that you get. That plays a big part in how far you're gonna make it. Alright, so I'm guaranteed to make it to round 6. Especially now, because there's a nuke. I'm guaranteed to make it to round 6 at least, because that's probably going to be the dog round. There should only be a few zombies left. I really need one of these guys to drop me an insta-kill for that dog round, if possible. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Like, it's really not that bad. This spawn room is, you know, it's got a little bit of space to it. It's pretty easy with only the zombies. If there was no dogs, it would be much easier to do this. Alright, so is this going to be the dog round, or is it going to pull a round 7 dog round? And it is. Alright, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Look at that. Almost a whole clip. Maybe if I stay up here, this will work out. But once... Yeah, now I got 2 of them in here. Oh, shit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this reload. Yeah, okay. Well, this is the end, guys. I think I'm absolutely fucked. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's inevitable. There it is. What did I tell you? I told you. Alright, now for Shinonuma. This is probably going to go just like Derice. I mean, now this spawn room is even tighter, so you can only imagine how it's going to be when the dogs come in. But, you know what? I guess I'll see what happens, you know? Like I said, I don't have too much hope for these maps in particular because of that reason. And all the guns are pretty much similar. I mean, the Arasaka is really not much different than the Kar 98. And there's the Gewehr again. So, I'll see how it goes, man. I'm highly doubting that I make it past the dog round on here if I couldn't even do it on Derice.
I have one badass killing machine.
And to think that some people have gotten up into the 20s on these spawn rooms. I truly don't know how they do it. I've never watched a strategy on it. I'm just kind of going off my own impulses here on how to do this shit, but I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy to think people are able to do that.
Shit, I think its skull just hit next week.
World at War is one of those games, like, the dogs were actually a boss round. When you get dogs on BO3, you're like one-hitting them, even on the late rounds. When you have your guns upgraded and you have the AETs and stuff, it's such a difference when you go back and play World at War again, and you have to verse these dogs that actually have health to them. Not a big deal if you can get a trench gun or something, but when you're stuck in the spawn room and you have 2 of the worst guns in the game, there's not a whole lot of hope for you at that point. I'm telling you, dude, it's gonna go the same exact way. These rounds are easy. There's really no challenge to being in the spawn room with the regular zombies. Now, maybe if I would make it past the dog round, I actually have to start training, it would get tough, but you know how this is gonna go. You just know it already. Before it happens, you just do. And there it is. Another insta-kill on round 3. I guess I'll try and get it for round 4, even though that's not really going to make much of a difference, but might as well try it. All that's going to do is help speed up the round. That's about it.
Time to kill.
Which is fine, but of course it's going to give it to me before there's any chance of getting a dog round. It's not, they can't happen until round 5. It's always rounds 5 to 7 is when you get them. How did that... Doesn't even make sense. And there's a max ammo, okay. That's good, but I'm really gonna need that insta-kill. Not sure if it's gonna give me the dog round on 5 or not, though. If it does and I don't get the insta-kill, I'm absolutely screwed. But I'll see. Alright. Let's see. Is it going to be? No, it's not. Alright. One more round to try. See if I can get this insta-kill. I don't know if I should continue to rebuild barriers or not. Should I just let them all in? Those crawlers out of there. That's one thing I try not to do, is make crawlers. I mean, this room is dark as shit. And those crawlers can hide in certain areas. Alright, now it's actually getting a little tight in here. Yes, it is. You can move a little bit, but yeah, like, look at all the areas I can get hit from. I have to go with nades again. How did that not kill that? There. Oh, that's a nuke. I thought that was an insta-kill from the way it was facing me. And I have another one too. Alright, I can try this. Oh, that's the insta-kill. Why did that look like a nuke to me? I'm fucking losing my mind right now. And it's not a dog round. Again, dude. Wow. So it gives me a nuke and then an insta-kill to start the round, and it's not the dog round. Now I'm screwed. I'm absolutely fucking screwed. Unless it gives me another insta-kill, because the nuke isn't going to do shit. The nuke doesn't work anyway on the dogs. Double points.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how I got those drops mixed up. I thought when the nuke dropped that it was an insta-kill from the way it was facing me, and then I go over the other side and thought it was another nuke, but it was a fucking insta-kill. Like, what's going on here, guys? What's going on with me? Is what I want to know. I mean, shit, I know I'm getting old, but I didn't think my eyesight was that bad. Maybe it's attention span. Who knows? So I'm gonna say I'm guaranteed round 7 at this point, because I don't think I'll die on this round. Hopefully not. Okay. So this is guaranteed to be the dog round. Alright, so this is going to be just like Doris. This is absolutely going to be like that.
The devil's dogs.
But probably
No
worse.
match for
I'll
the
probably
US
die even
Marines.
quicker. Alright, I killed one. Can I kill two? I killed two. It won't let me fucking move. Oh, you're fucking shit. Alright, now for Verrucht. And I'm on the Jug side. Now, the interesting part about Verrucht is it has 2 spawn rooms. Okay, so I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to do the quick side as well. So, see which side is actually better. Personally, I think it's going to be the quick revive side because, if you didn't know, there's a secret on that side, and there's a small door that you can open that's still technically part of the spawn room that has a bar wall by. So I think that side's going to go a little better. I'm sure some of the spawn room purists might say that's cheating or whatever, but I don't fucking care, alright? I'm not worried about rules. I'm not doing this for like a world record. So I'm using it, okay? It's part of the spawn room. It's like a little closet door. It counts. It's part of the fucking room. I'm using it, so I don't care. As for this side, though, I don't know. It's kind of going to be, once the sprinters come in, am I going to be able to outrun them? So I can actually get a little train going. But honestly, they don't bother me as much as the dogs do. For a challenge like this, they're definitely a pain in the ass, but they're not as bad as the dogs. There's no way that they are. So I don't... Is that a crawler? It was. Okay. This is definitely one of my favorite maps for atmosphere, though. Not a very good spawn room setup, though. This is the tightest in World at War. This is the tightest spawn room ever for this game. And again, with sprinters, I don't think they can come in until, I think, round 6 or higher. So I should be at least guaranteed one of those rounds. I'm pretty sure they don't come in until 6 or higher. They are unpredictable, but I think they have a certain spawn limit. Like, they have to come in a certain round. So that's going to be interesting. That's really going to, you know, make or break this run here. I want to end this round. Oh, come on, don't do this shit. Alright. It's already blinking. I'm gonna be lucky if I can do this. Yeah, that's not really gonna do shit. It might get one as he's spawning out of the ground, but it was too late. That zombie was all the way back there, so I couldn't see him at first. I'm getting a little unlucky with these drops. I couldn't get the insta-kills for the dog round on the other maps, and that nuke kind of screwed me over, because if it would have been, once they had spawned in, it would have basically ended this round. It would have been a free round. But the spawns are so slow on World at War that that usually doesn't happen until later rounds, when they actually start to spawn in at a faster rate. But I'm not too worried about it because I don't think there's any sprinters in here yet. So that proves it. It's definitely round 6 or higher for them to come in. I'm going to try to keep that barrier behind me rebuilt. The other ones I don't really care about at this point, but that one there definitely needs to stay built because that's kind of a little fallback point when I start doing my trains in here. This side definitely has more training room, though. You can kind of zigzag in and out of these rooms here and get a little train going on. Nothing crazy, but it can definitely work. Okay, so this is how it has to work. So when you're doing the training in here, kind of go into that room, shoot a few zombies. Now normally you're going to make like a little loop around, but I'm not doing that right now. It's not quite to that time yet. Once those sprinters come in, I'll have to And I am going to be keeping my pistol on here for faster movement for that reason. Because now, going on to round 6, and this is usually when you get the first sprinters to show up. Now, it's not going to be a whole lot of them. Might be 1 or 2. So if I can kill them first, it'll make things a lot easier for me. Try to keep these guys in here. This is the only window that I actually want built, but they're going to break through it eventually. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, now for the quick revive side. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you see that shit? He's literally gonna go for that other window. I'm gonna wait till he at least starts breaking it. I'm standing right there and he just goes past me. Like, really, dude? So, I don't know. This is definitely going to be the better side because I'm going to have the bar. I'm going to do this side a little differently. Instead of just trying to train in here, I'm going to try to keep them from coming in as long as possible. It's 3 barriers, so I can just try to hold them in, spray them down with the bar once I get enough points to finally buy it. I believe it is a 2,500 point wall buy plus the door, so that's going to be a little bit interesting to try that out. Never did it on this side before. I've only ever done the spawn room challenge on the jug side, so see how this one goes. I'm giving myself 1 attempt, no more than that. Come on. Hate when it does that shit. Knifing is weird on this game. Now what I'm going to try to do here Let's see. I really don't want to have to buy another weapon, because I just want to buy the bar. But it depends. If they start to break through, I'm probably going to have to buy the Garand and then buy it. Because my only other option is the Springfield, and I'm not using the Springfield. It doesn't even kill the zombies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it. Fuck it. The nuke, I'm gonna try this. This might work. Alright, so I'll open this. 750. And not enough to buy it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go one round with the Garand. That shouldn't be too bad. It's only round 4, so it should be able to kill them, like, relatively easy. Still, I think one of the worst guns to have is this thing, but it actually does have a decent headshot damage to it, so it'll definitely work out for this round, and then I can just buy the bar and use that.
Need another clip here.
I'll just buy it now, actually. And I'll keep this as my secondary, that way I don't have to waste all of its ammo, because the ammo is going to be a little bit more than it is for this one. There's a max ammo. No sense keeping my pistol, though, because I'm not going to be training in this room, because you really can't. I mean, you technically can, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be seeing how long these two guns will last me in this room. Alright, moving on to round 5. This is going to be interesting. I'm hoping for round 10, at least because I have the bar. But we'll see, though. It's such a tight room that if I actually make it to the sprinter round, which I didn't the last time, if I make it to that round, that's when it's going to get interesting. But this definitely makes it a little bit easier, because now I can hold them outside the map, so they don't always come in on me. It's going to make these few rounds here pretty easily. Even when the sprinters do come in, as long as I can keep them outside, it won't really affect me. That's why I'm hoping for round 10. Alright, so the Garand still kills. It's not a very good gun, but it works. Definitely does. I'm gonna try to get that insta-kill for next round. Alright, this is actually going pretty good. This side I like a lot better than the Jug side. Already, just for that reason, because I can use the bar. It's a weapon that actually works in the spawn room. For once, it's not some shitty-ass rifle. It's something that's full auto, and it actually benefits me to have it, despite it being kind of an expensive wall buy for a spawn room, but it doesn't matter, because I can't spend points on anything else, so I might as well use the thing. And then the Garand is good for finishing off the last couple zombies or using during an insta-kill. And I actually got a little strategy going on right here. Unlike in the other room where it was just kind of, let's see what happens. Okay. Can I make it to round 10? That is the challenge goal for this side. I'm somewhat doubting it, but I feel like it's possible. It's definitely possible because of the bar, but the real question is, can I do it? Because I absolutely suck at spawn room challenges. This is really my strategy, though. Try to keep the barriers closed as much as you can early on. Kill as many as you can. And just see what happens. Like, that's really the only way to do it. There's one. See, there's a sprinter. And a nuke. Alright. I probably should have tried to save that, but they're not even all done yet. That's what sucks about World at War. Like, those zombies probably should have all been spawned in, but there was a couple stragglers left, if I could actually talk. So yeah, it is what it is. Round 8, getting closer. This feels like a tower defense right now. Because that's pretty much how I'm playing it. It's a little intense, too. Oh yeah, now it's getting a little... It's getting a little crazy right now. I don't know about this. Can I lock it in? Oh shit, I almost got stuck right there. Alright, oh man, that was actually pretty intense right there. Like, this truly feels like a tower defense. I'm just trying to keep them out for as long as I can. Funny thing about that is that was actually the original, like, design for zombies. Like, I've showed in my shorts feed, like, that they had a plan to introduce mounted weapons on this map. And the others as well, so it's interesting. Like, this is kind of like playing it how it was truly intended as a tower defense. Oh, okay. Not good. Oh, how did I get through that? No. Alright. And there it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.